Hello there, fans of the Supreme Duo channel. TAF108 here, and I'm coming at you with another video. This one will be a bit more interesting because it takes place during an era of Dragon Ball Super that wasn't utter garbage, aka the Goku Black arc. Now, this video, as you can see by the title, is obviously called "What is the Super Saiyajin Blue multiplier?" As you've already seen, we've taken a stab at the Super Saiyajin 4 multiplier, so it's only fair we do Dragon Ball Super's equivalent. Note that this will only be examining Super Saiyajin Blue for the DBS anime, and not the manga. Along with this, Goku Black will be used as a measuring stick, similarly to how Baby Vegeta was used as a measuring stick in the Super Saiyajin 4 video. That being said, let's get into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy and learn something. Or maybe you can teach me something after you see it. I suppose we'll have to find out. Alright, so Mirai Trunks has returned to warn of the threat of Black, the man with the face of Son Goku. Goku and Trunks go at it to gauge the kind of threat they're dealing with. Goku Black, in his base form, is according to Trunks at least on par with Goku, if not stronger. Trunks specifically says he's on par, no, maybe even stronger than you. Now this is what he says when he faces Super Saiyajin 3 Goku. So, base Black, according to Trunks at least, is as strong as Super Saiyajin 3 Goku, if not stronger. Base Black, while suppressing himself, can fight on par with Super Saiyajin 2 Son Goku. You can see this in Dragon Ball Super Episode 50. It's stated by Trunks that he was holding back here, so don't get confused. Never say that Goku Black's base was Super Saiyajin 2 level when it was Super Saiyajin 3 level, because he was suppressed when he and Goku fought. Trunks says that he feels he was a little bit stronger in the future. This is his response to Goku Black fighting Super Saiyajin 2 Goku. Alright, so Goku Black gets a Zenkai boost from that fight, allowing him to surpass his previous limitations. Black states in Dragon Ball Super Episode 50, "This will further perfect my own strength." Due to this, we will say that initial Black is equal to Super Saiyajin 3 Son Goku, and set them both as a 1 for this scale. Black gets stronger via Zenkai, so we'll put him at 1.5 here, thanks to said Zenkai. Reasonably being that there's a relatively calm reaction from Vegeta to Black's increase, it doesn't appear to be anything as substantial as a complete ×2 boost. And for those of you who don't think that boost is substantial, just look at the Cell Arc Super Saiyan 2. It's supposed to be a 2x boost. And look at the insane power-up that gave Gohan in order for him to defeat Cell. Alright, so base Black is stated to have increased in power by Vegeta. He's become stronger than he was when he fought Kakaroto. Keep in mind, Black hadn't gone out against Goku during the fight until close to the end, where he one-shots Goku the same way Goku did to Trunks. Obviously, Vegeta loses to Black. However, it's obvious that Vegeta was holding back and underestimating Black. Now, Vegeta does take a bit of slack from Black, but it's obvious that he wasn't going all out against base Black, and he was even able to catch a punch from Rose Black, further showing that he was holding back prior. So, despite the fact that Super Saiyajin Blue Vegeta loses to Black, you shouldn't completely use that fight as a gauge for the multiplier of Super Saiyajin Blue, only due to the fact that Vegeta was holding back during that encounter and suffered for it. Super Saiyajin Blue Goku, on the other hand, is able to fight with Super Saiyajin Rose Black until Mirai Zamasu intervenes. It happens at the end of Dragon Ball Super Episode 56, and it happens again in Dragon Ball Super Episode 57. Also, it's stated by Trunks that they're evenly matched. Vegeta disagrees, but I'd say that at most this means Black has a slight advantage, and it's also a bit of Vegeta's ego at work. Mirai Trunks, they're evenly matched. Using 1.5 as a starting point, we can determine that Super Saiyajin Rose Black is a 75. Now, you may question why I say is a 75, because that's a 50 times increase from 1.5. Well, here's why.
The manga shows that he is able to turn into some kind of yellow-haired Super Saiyan, whether it's a Super Saiyan 1 or a Super Saiyan 2. The anime only ever shows him turning into a Super Saiyan Rose. So how do we know if the Super Saiyan Rose is really an equivalent to the Super Saiyan transformation? A scan from VJump from a while ago actually states that the Super Saiyan Rose transformation is simply the equivalent of a Super Saiyan. But because Zamasu is in Goku's body, it causes the transformation's hair to be rose rather than yellow. Now, while some people clearly disagree with this because of the manga, you have to remember that the manga and anime are two completely different continuities.
I would like to thank my man Sherrick TH for that awesome explanation. If you guys don't know, he's the person who helped us get this channel started, so of course, if he explained something far better than I ever could, I'm going to link you guys to his explanation. That's from his video about the truth about Rose Black, and you can follow the description box below to his video to see the rest of it. But I only needed his snippet where he explains that in the anime, Super Saiyajin is the equivalent of Super Saiyajin Rose, the only difference being color. And that makes the most sense in the context of the episode. If he really got the same boost as Super Saiyajin Blue, on top of already being 400 times stronger than Goku and Vegeta, they never would have stood a chance whatsoever, which he goes into further detail about. But again, if you really want to hear his perspective, you can watch his video, which is linked down below. So we'll use the Super Saiyajin multiplier for Rose. So this means that Super Saiyajin Blue Goku Vegeta would have to be a 75 to match Black. So to end, we have these numbers. Super Saiyajin 3 Goku 1, base Black 1, base Black post Zenkai 1.5, SSJB Goku 75, Super Saiyajin Rose Black 75. So the multiplier for Super Saiyajin Blue is, in my opinion, 75 times Super Saiyajin 3, or 30,000 times base. Keep in mind, this is entirely dependent on how strong you think Goku Black is after the first Zenkai. Also, note that we are kind of highballing Goku/Vegeta a bit, as it's obvious Black is a bit stronger, but based on performance, not by much. So I don't think it's too bad to round Goku and Vegeta up to be equal to Black. Now to go over my final thoughts before we close the video. I'll go over a few counter-arguments that I can... Apologies. A few counter-arguments I can already hear people say. So Rose is Black's version of Blue. In the manga, yes, but they make it clear that Black uses normal SSJ forms and cannot access Blue because he lacks proper control. Then once he gains it, he achieves the form. But as we see in the anime, Black only ever uses Rose. Along with the V-Jump scan stating that it's his version of Super Saiyajin, it makes more sense for SSJB Goku to be able to fight someone who's 50 times his Super Saiyajin 3 form than it does for him to be fighting someone over 400 times his Super Saiyajin 3 form. Black's stronger than this. Alright, keep in mind that this is based off Black's first transformation and the first Zenkai we ever watched him achieve. Ergo, because the fight goes on for a bit before Black grows stronger again, this is the best way we can get a handle of the Super Saiyajin Blue multiplier. It depends on how high of a Zenkai you give him, and from there, and this is simply what I found to be most reasonable. It doesn't appear to be a super decent one like 2 times or up, but you could easily give him a multiplier 2 times or up, giving it a multiplier of 100,000 times base. Something like that I find to be reasonable, and then that would obviously bring the multiplier up to 40,000, but that's simply not what I believe it is. But of course, you can easily believe that, or you can believe it was anything higher than that. It just depends on the multiplier you give them. And that being said, I'd like to thank everyone for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed my take on the Super Saiyajin multiplier. I hope to catch you guys later. Remember to like, comment, favorite, share, and subscribe. This has been TAF108, Spring Duo channel. Try and understand Dragon Ball Super for the first time ever, or for the first time on this channel. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be sure to catch you later. TAF108.